If you start moaning though, and they can hear it, then it does.
I'm like,
it does count. You know I'm just kind of girl. How's the song go? Do I look good today? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You gotta see me standing here.
Did you just call me a queer?
Cause I came today. Hey, yeah. If you wanna slay, come and play with my dick and make me slay. I'm gay.
I think that's the best start we've ever had. Kyle, you've never explained to me why this cactus has nuts.
I'm still trying to figure it out myself, honestly.
Oh my god.
This is like I bought plants and I don't know where to put them, so I don't know where else to put them than on my podcast set, which checks so many boxes.
I like the bowl.
The bowl?
The bowl is really cool.
Yeah, that's I can't take credit for that. That was great.
Hello? Okay.
I mean, actually, it was me. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Brendan, this is the first podcast we've done that was... Wait, did you do a podcast while I was here, or you've replaced me twice?
No, just once.
Just once?
Yeah.
Okay, just once.
The t-shirt episode.
He was on the other
God, that was such a good episode.
That was a great episode. So does that mean Brendan's our first repeat guest?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're just like the rotating fourth in a row with guest. There we go. Yay. Okay.
Woo. All right, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. What's up?
Thank you.
Head ass.
There's
goes
one
for a
guy
bit.
back there that's like really
Just wild.
There's always one dude in every crowd that's like alpha crowd guy.
Yeah.
damn. Claps
So-
like this instead of like this, like a normal person.
Yeah.
It's like this.
He's like really setting the pace.
Where
Yeah.
where in the hierarchy is like play Freebird guy?
I'd say like if 10 is that guy.
Yeah.
Freebird guy. Well, how drunk is he?
Always like
Just black.
yeah.
He's like an 8.75. Because
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're like like he's annoying, but like I would like rock to some Freebird right now if he's got the slide. You know what I mean?
Same. I was gonna roast you, but no, I think about
No,
it.
you know what I mean?
No, Freebird.
If it's like a good cover band, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Speaking.
It's like your uncle like using a beer bottle as a slide, and he's just like,
Dude,
we have different uncles.
it's true.
"Yeah, we do."
Dude, I remember I had a guy named my dad's friend for years and years, but they're not friends anymore because he's like a big weird. He got okay. I don't think he's ever gonna listen to this or whatever.
He might.
I don't know.
Did the 20 whatever election make him crazy?
2016.
No, yeah. So the older he's gotten, the more he's gotten into like conspiracy theories, and apparently my dad was like he's straight gone off the deep end. And but I kind of saw it coming for years because this guy one time had a guitar set up where he was like, he's one of those guys that he would turn his guitar into any instrument. So he's like, look, I can turn my guitar into like a trumpet, and he would play it, and it sounded horrible. And I was like, that's cool.
You know what's a major red flag? Guys that play the guitar and they're also playing like drums on it at the same time.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, like the
Like Jack-
doing like the
like
tap,
doing-
and then
They're just like hitting it, yeah.
Okay. Like,
But not in like a jazzy way, like in a I listen to Jack Johnson kind of way.
I recommended those kinds of videos, and I am so fucking over it.
Yeah.
it's like the I smoke weed, but I'm like a youth pastor vibe.
Yeah.
That
I
I
love
don't like.
that. Jeans and
sure.
flip flops.
The part that irritates me is that it's never cohesive with the music. It's like this cool riff,
Right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I mean, these are
Oh, dude.
two different things, dude.
That just reminded me of like, so for when I was like younger, most of my younger years, I went to like Christian camps and like summer school programs and all sorts of things, whatever. I fucking hate it. So
I have a story after
dude,
this.
no. I have so many weird ones, but some of my favorite ones, like I used to work at, I worked as this camp counselor at this like youth Christian like thing. I shouldn't have been. I was like,
Can I just ask you a question real quick? How old
yeah.
were you when you were molested?
Yeah. Bro.
I'm kidding.
I mean, hard stop. Yo, no, but No. It's so good. Bruh. So let's go. No, no, I had it was weird because I was 15 and I was in charge of 11-year-olds. But like I had to teach him about God and stuff, which was super weird because I did not believe in God. I was literally there just because I wanted to hook up with girls. That was the only reason I went there.
Wow, he's literally a camp counselor from a slasher movie.
I am literally. I was like the Chad of the whole thing. Like straight up, I was. And this guy.
Max would be like the guy that's like hooking up with a girl in like the boathouse and gets like gory killed.
Yeah.
Straight up. I was this. I didn't know any of this, by the way. This girl was I was 15, she was 14. And it was just, I don't know. She was like, had always gone to that camp. She was like one of like the mainstays there. She was like in a position of power at like 14. It was weird. And it was a major get for me, I guess.
Hey.
And I was her first kiss. I had no idea. Kissed her at sunset on this hill at this like weird like Christian camp.
Are you sure you weren't
And
like,
then
in a
she
movie?
died.
No. She didn't die. She's still alive.
When did she get addicted to fentanyl? I was just on one today, right? All right. Anyways,
No, she's still like straight up addicted to God. She had like 8 kids.
great.
She has 8 kids straight up. But she literally immediately after I kissed her introduced me to her brother and her parents. Like immediately.
Oh my god.
Were they like behind the curtain after you all kissed?
But we walked over to a playground afterwards and they're all just there.
do you think she was like, I just had my first kiss, Mom?
Literally, she said that.
That's
like
awesome.
we like talked about it. It was the most uncomfortable experience I've ever had in my entire life.
That is sick.
That's
that
so
like
scary.
triggered a memory in me for some reason.
I would say I feel bad for you, Max,
Yeah.
but you did go there to hook up. So
I did.
Yeah.
No. And also when I was 14, other church stories, I like the first time I hooked up with a girl was in a church basement, I think. Yeah, it was the first time I ever hooked up with a girl.
It's about drive. It's about power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about the glory of God in that, in that situation.
The 3 of us are linked via Christ inadvertently. Max went to hook up with chicks.
Yeah.
You wanted to just rock, and I need a paycheck. So,
Hell yeah.
Wait,
it's the Trinity.
Mike, you got anything?
Oh yeah, I went to like Baptist church for a long time when I was a kid.
Let's go.
And then I went to a Christian skateboarding camp.
that sounds so sick.
awesome.
That was probably a place that like forced you to wear a
There's
helmet.
a lot of those.
It was like the Kmart Woodward, but Christian.
Oh my God, yes.
And they did like these like big like gatherings where they would like do like praise stuff at the end of the camp.
It's in a Jew tour.
And
it's Jew
the
tour.
kid that I made friends with the entire time I was there, I look over
Kickflips
during
for
the
Christ.
praise thing and he just like has his hands in the air and he's crying. And I was like, ew.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude, at the same camp I was just talking about, for real, there were so many funny things. Like I taught archery. Like I shouldn't have. Why was I teaching archery? I don't know.
range level.
Dude, we played dodgeball, but they like were really inclusive, which was great. But also there was handicapped kids playing dodgeball with like 14-year-old kids who were ruthless. They were dogs, bro. They were like
No, don't point at me.
Mike's got to start.
they were hunting like these kids. Like if you had a limp, you were done.
Right.
Like,
I hate how like similar. Like if there's a Venn diagram for like Christian camp and like dodgeball and brutality,
Yeah.
it's a fucking circle.
Bro, no.
We're all in the circle.
I don't know if I've told this story, but straight up, it was during dodgeball. These 2 kids were setting up to just fuck this girl. I felt really bad, but this girl was like just standing in the middle doing nothing,
Oh no, that's the worst place.
which
to
is
be.
the worst thing to do. And she, I saw her like pick up a grounder, and she was like confident, like she was reeling back, but a real slow reel. You saw the whole motion going. These 2 kids, they're like peekaboo. I heard them from behind me, come around me like in a formation, like come around me.
Yeah.
One comes up acting like he's gonna like let her
Classic
hit him.
fake out. Yeah.
Doesn't at all. Ducks. The kid comes from behind her, full like 5 steps, throws through his whole body, falls over with the throw, nails her square in the face. Just bop. She
Was it
flattens
like one of those
on the,
things where like it hits her in her hair? Like,
Oh yeah,
like
Yeah.
no,
Her
it
glasses
finished. The
fall.
game was over. I had to stop it. I was like, man, dude. We're like, no more dodgeball. Like, we're done for today.
That's crazy. Mike victimized a handicapped kid in our school.
Sounds about right.
No, he did a tornado wind up, and that kid, he wasn't aiming for him. That kid just happened to wheel by.
Yeah, he was just doing it. He was wheeling by. And
Mike had already target acquired a different kid, you know?
No, I wasn't even target. It was the dodgeball game where it was like dodgeball, but then there was like the things that you had to knock
Scorpion?
over in the back.
Well, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
We had like things stacked up, and you had to like knock them over, and whoever got everything down won. And I was going for it.
It was some
Mike
like
was going for the big cheese man.
it's so funny to think about like the gym teachers that have to come up with these games because
Yeah,
I'm like thinking about they either have to Google these things or like they just like. I feel like PE teachers never grew up, so like they have the childlike wonder to like create these just ridiculous games. Like it's like Candyland, but like you throw dodgeballs. It's weird. It was always something weird.
So wait. Dodgeball story.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever have motherfuckers that like did parkour?
Yeah.
And dodgeball?
Yeah.
Because I remember.
Oh yeah, the wall spins and shit.
My Christian like camp shit.
There it is.
Every Friday, I would want to go play dodgeball, but like I finally reached that point where like I was a big dude, but now I'm with the big kids, right?
Right.
And I opened the door and just saw like 50-mile-an-hour balls. Just like going back and forth
You know
in the
what?
gymnasium.
I think I'll rethink this.
Dudes
one.
like jumping off of walls to like dodge balls and like hit.
That rules.
I can't play this.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
Dude, I feel like the gym teacher that we had that was that class.
Yeah.
You were in that class, right?
I think it was like a combined one.
Yeah, that it was like that old guy with the gray hair.
Yeah.
I think he would literally just go home and watch MXC every night and then be like, "All right, this is what we're doing in gym class."
Do you guys remember the one that was a kickball, but they had the bases were like giant mats, and like multiple
Yeah.
people could be on them? Dude, I would just bunt, go to first base, and just chill there for like the entire gym class. Like,
No, I was a powerhouse. Kickball, I was
not a
had
fan
to
of
back
gym
up for me.
class.
a big moment. They're like, back up.
I only participated during dodgeball and badminton, and that was it.
Okay, badminton,
Mike Wood.
kind of fire though.
Yeah.
Badminton got way too competitive.
Yeah, it did. That and table tennis too, like ping pong.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we really did table tennis.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
No, I didn't do
Oh,
a
you
whole
did.
lot of it.
Remember the dance unit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kick
No, I
hated
never
that.
really had a
No,
dance.
hated
I
that.
I
That
think
shit was
maybe in
super
elementary
gay.
school. But
There was dance with jump rope. Couldn't stand it.
no, yeah, no, we never had in my high school. Like, okay, so private school. When I went to private school, you can do whatever you want. So the, like the dodgeball regulation, all that bullshit, like that was out the window. Like we could do whatever we
Oh,
wanted.
we got money to pay for the kids' injuries.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah. So,
Southampton was just raw dogging it. They were like, "You're gonna play dodgeball, and we don't care."
yeah, that's how it should be. I mean, at my high school, like we played dodgeball so many days in a row that it got bad. But they would pair the senior class with the freshman class.
Why?
And the senior class would just dog
just
the
for fun, just for fun.
dog the freshmen. And one time we me and this other girl single handedly beat the senior team or whatever. And I literally got bullied for like 2 months afterwards because the seniors were like, "Oh, you think you're fucking any shit, like anything at all?" And those same dudes like made some kid do a sit up into other kids' butthole. So I could have been that kid if I wasn't like
Yeah,
careful.
good thing you didn't, your shirt off that day. It could have been you.
I want to talk to who set that up.
You guys remember that kid
The
that
butthole
we
thing?
went to
Yeah.
school with that like hazed somebody and almost killed them at Towson?
Yeah,
No.
I do remember that.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
he did.
That's crazy.
Remember the kid that sold drugs to an undercover cop?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you like friends? Didn't you used to be friends with him?
I went to elementary school. I was friends with him in elementary school.
I can't remember what his name is. But
Yeah.
I know oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Hey, our reunions come. Well, you'll be gone by then. You gonna go, Mike?
If you go, I'll go.
I'm gonna go. 10-year reunion. Max, you should come.
I'll just go.
show. It's at
Yeah.
Das Beer Hall in Bel Air. I don't know. I'm like doxing it right now, but
Yeah, you're promoting. We're just
yeah, we're just
promoting.
gonna promote it. It's
yeah.
actually June. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure nobody in our class knows that I'm gonna go. It's gonna be sick.
I think a lot of us showing up will be shockers.
I'm gonna show up as a surprise.
And by shockers, I mean like popular girls will come up to me and be like, "Who are you again?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I was the kid that was gay." Like, which
They
one?
were like, "Which one?"
Like Jimmy Schlager?
Oh my god. God.
Hey, yo, pass me some of that there smoke there.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, we're here to celebrate
We are,
Brendan
yeah.
moving.
Brendan, so let's give a little timeline. Brendan, we've known Brendan for pretty much our entire lives.
1 million years.
1 million years, and we were in a band together, a couple bands. Well, technically, me and you were in 3 bands together. If you really want to think about it, not counting playing in the cul-de-sac. I'll talk about our cool Chunk No Count Chunk band that
From
Brendan from Ship to Sea that Brendan was in for one practice, and literally all he did was just change Kevin Lobach's guitar strings to some beefy slinkies. That got him.
Beefy
slinkies.
I don't know why. That was so funny.
And yeah, and then Bridges HXC, a little melodic hardcore in this bitch, and then
God, what a weird era.
yeah, dude, melodic hardcore was wild.
Yeah.
I'm talking bands like 100th,
Yep.
Gideon,
Have heart.
Have Heart, No Bragging Rights.
What's terrifying is all these bands still play music.
I know, isn't that crazy that there's a scene for this? I'm trying to think of another.
Dude, Gideon is the most embarrassing thing
still
I've
a band?
ever seen. Yeah,
That song
they all dress up as like farm hands and like wear like cowboy hats and shit.
They're
How about,
gimmicked out, bro.
How about open up the oven, you got a roast inside.
Honestly,
the goes inside.
Goes inside. The guy got his leg does the thing.
Yeah, he's like got the he's like got the Def Leppard
snare.
shit going
He's
on.
got the Def Leppard thing going on. Yeah, he can play double. He can play double kick too, dude. You know it's a sick song though. Gut Check.
I'm not gonna lie, those first 2 Ghost Inside records kind of slap.
That was Gideon. But yeah, the first 2 Ghost Inside records are fine. Yeah, there's a place in
I
time.
remember everyone was just like the Gideon bass tone.
Remember when Texas in July tried to be a melodic hardcore band like right before they broke up?
Yeah,
I don't remember that. I just remember Hook, Line, and Sinner.
They just tried to be like
classic.
the Ghost Inside.
Is there another? I feel like there's another like metal or a melodic hardcore titan that I'm missing.
Oh, Counterparts.
I never. That was like
That
towards
band
the
actually.
end, and I
That band
already
actually
gotten
got
out of
like
it
is
at
still
that
pretty
point.
decent.
I never fucked with Counterparts. No, it's not that I dislike them. I just never hopped into them.
It is very like neutral.
They're the only one that still exists.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Guys, remember this is more like gent melodic hardcore, but you guys remember like Structures.
Oh,
yeah,
boy,
yeah,
do I.
It's just fucking fire.
The first EP is like still the
First
best
EP is
thing
so
ever.
good, not gonna lie. Yeah, so anyways, and then we were in a band called Mother Moon that had like 17 genres. So let's just run. You guys want to run through the genres real
Yeah,
quick?
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Let's go pre-max.
Pre-Max was
Grunge.
and like Dinosaur Jr. Worship. Max joining the band was like post-metal.
Yeah.
For that
Neurosis
EP that we
core.
put out, it was like Neurosis Core and like post-rock. Then Shoegaze,
Yeah.
Yep.
which we should have just landed there.
should've
Yeah,
started
we
there.
should have landed
We
there.
could have been opening the Super Heaven show on or no, we would have had like our 10-year a year or 2 after that. Shoegaze / like failure core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
Oh, brother worship, honestly.
and kind of Oh Brother Worship. Well, that kind of was like the
That was kind
nourishing the
of
repetition.
nourishing the repetition.
Oh, true.
And then Shoegaze with the split with Naked, and then I feel like what did we put out after that? We did like the
It's like
splits.
it was like back to post metal.
It was back to
yeah,
post
back to
metal.
post metal.
It was like the failure song,
Yeah.
and then back to post metal. Like
Yeah.
the Kin to Serpents is a post metal song.
Oh no, we did that one split with Birthright where we played like a straight up like jingly like rock.
Yeah, that's
song.
like the failure song.
Yeah,
that was like
yeah.
me and Mike and Brendan listening to like
Yeah.
Snow Angels and another space song by
That was a
Failure.
weird
Yeah.
song.
dude. And then
Actually
we
recorded
recorded
drums
in the studio, and Brendan wrote a song that had blast beats in it, and then I was off to the races.
Then
at
it was
that
like
point.
then it was like I hate these terms, but like this is what people call us, like like black gaze or like
Yeah.
mellow black. I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
Mellow Black.
Mellow black. That's
False
my
black,
rap
bro.
name.
That's me.
Yeah. Then there was that, and then I think it was just death metal after that. When we went to a 3-piece stand with Brandon, like
Yeah.
black into death metal.
That's a pretty big arc.
Pretty big
Yeah.
arc. From Nirvana worship to black and death metal.
Yeah.
yeah.
All in the same band.
No.
Same name.
Now I
Pretty
just
much
wanna
same
be,
members.
Now I just want to be Deftones.
Yeah,
with
now we want to go
breakdowns.
back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Just
I just
Deftones
want to.
with
I just want to fucking have turntables. That's all I want.
How long
Truly.
until a road has turntables?
Yeah.
Dude, never.
Dude, a Rode
Never?
FM.
A road is becoming more like Marauder core at this point.
All
so
right,
it's like
I've been out of the game for quite some time, Mike. You gotta like, what's that like?
Marauder's a band from like 1995, but
Still out of the game, dog.
just like New York hardcore. It's just like hard
Okay,
shit.
actually, you told me about New York hardcore.
Yeah.
NYHC.
Well, it's Marauder's more like has
Metal
more of a
hardcore.
grind to
Metal
it. Like, it's
hardcore.
very
Yeah.
like drivey. Do you know Bolt Thrower?
Y'all talk about both.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think.
I don't have like musical context.
Okay.
Marauder
trying to
is
do
like if TUI committed a lot of felonies.
So, wasn't there a band that did that already? They had like the rapping section.
Oh, Warhound?
Dude, Warhound.
No, we're not gonna have
Warhound.
rapping. That's not gonna.
Dude, Warhound.
Warhound.
What a band.
Dude, underrated band. They had a
Underrated.
hard ass mosh
Fire.
bars.
Fire, scary with fire.
Here's some like underrated bands like Warhound, dude. Dude, Minority Unit.
They played Sound of Fury.
Love me some Minority Unit. When I listen to bands like Minority Unit and Have Heart, like I want to be straight edge so bad.
When I listen to Minority Unit, I am straight edge for the
Okay,
Yeah, I'm straight edge for that.
I literally was walking in the park today thinking about straight edge for some reason. I don't know why. I was
Isn't
just like walking.
isn't it
around thinking
crazy?
about it. It's weird because it's like okay, this is the thing. Like I get being part of like a community, right? Like that's cool. And I get being like no drugs.
Yeah.
But like most straight edge people I meet aren't like against drugs. They just
Right.
don't
They're
do
just like,
drugs.
I don't do drugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like then why don't you just like
I mean, that's how I am. I don't do anything,
like-
but I'm not like repping edge.
I
or
know,
anything.
like why what's the point of repping it?
Yeah,
it's just kind of like I'm normal.
I've also smoked so many blunts in my life that I can't. You know, they was excommunicating
I think
me. I
no,
can't.
and the thing is, well, not straight edge. Straight edge was born out of like punk movement and like a lot of that stuff, right? So like it was born out of something, right? It's a little different, but like now it's just like I don't know. I
you
guess
hit
it's
the
like a
nail on the
There's
head.
community,
very few like hate edge bands at
right?
this
Yeah.
point.
Like that.
I think
we
we should bring them back. We shouldn't make hate edge bands a thing.
There's not a lot of like Earth Crisis, like
But I think you hit the
Bouncing
nail on the
around.
head, though, Max. You
Alexa,
said
play
community.
Firestorm.
yeah, but like. What the pipeline between straight edge and Krishna is also really funny to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's a whole separate thing. Like what? So that's also like a community, like an alternative community. So like that's what it is. But it's like I don't know. It just feels
But
like
I just like
part of a club.
I mean I get it. I like understand it and like I have no problem with it. But like
Yeah.
what am I trying to say? It's like you're in a sub community of an already very small community.
Yeah.
Because hardcore is just that's the
But
community.
isn't like punk the negation of like having labels and like being yourself, and then like straight edge is like
Yeah.
we're all
I think it's more about community.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Straight edge
It's
also
weird.
has like
Especially at this
the-
point.
Yeah.
It's like it's the people that aren't really like not punk, but it's like it's the jockier crowd of punk, I think.
Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of like all those edge bands are where they looked like jocks. Like,
Yeah.
it was like
Especially
Youth of Today
like youth
and
crew
like,
bands.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
Interesting. Yeah, I just had like a weird thought about it today. I was like, because I'm a person that like really avoids like just being late. I don't like having like any. I just like being me. Like I don't
Right.
like being associated with anything specific. I just like having to be like a free person. Like
Sure.
that sounds weird. Not like in a libertarian way, but just in a very
I get
like.
it, though. You don't
like-
want to have to like adhere yourself to
Something you mentioned there that I wanted to hop into. You're talking about like different like subcultures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One that I've really been vibing with lately is girls that wear clown makeup. You guys seen this?
Yeah, we were.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gave us an example,
Yeah, before we were rolling, we were talking about it. Yeah.
Which- think for Holi's kicked this off for
which
me.
look more goth than clown.
well, yeah, and this is an important conversation to have, right?
Yeah.
Like, listen,
Trust me.
right. Yeah, I think there is a differentiation. My thing is like I love both.
Yeah.
I
But there
thought
is a
you were talking about like
differentiation.
baddies with like Juggalo paint on.
What?
Not Juggalo paint. Listen, I feel like we're on the same wavelength
Yes.
here, Max.
Like jester clown makeup?
Okay, so the
No.
goth chicks are like, I have no eyebrows and like a shag, right? And I listen to like, synth like Bauhaus, right?
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Got to be one of my favorite
Yeah.
genres.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got to be, but
You just referred to it's like, anyway, go ahead. Keep going. I'm going to let it roll. Let's go.
But I feel like there's some, it's like the Venn diagram, there's some overlapping, but I feel like girls that wear clown makeup now, it's a separate thing, right?
Listen, so this
Yeah.
is what Kyle's saying.
Yeah.
He's saying he wants to have sex with a goth/emo girl that is wearing clown makeup, which doesn't have a defined genre, probably named like JoJo, and probably has a fat ass. Kind of.
None of those statements were not true. But it wasn't what I was getting at. But that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
You're not looking for like the old sad clown
No.
type of thing. You're looking for like the not Harley Quinn cringy thing either.
Well,
It's
it
in
would
the-
be fun. It could be fun. It could be fun.
It's in the middle somewhere.
I feel like I still haven't seen like a proper example. Though.
Yeah.
You have to. Okay,
Well,
go to
you've given
Come
us
come
goth.
Wednesday, then
Yeah,
we'll point out.
yeah,
a couple.
yeah.
I was like, I've not been like
That show there will be plenty. Yeah, come when I'm gonna go Wednesday. We should.
Okay,
Why not? Is that no?
Yeah,
that's
you guys
next
should.
Wednesday.
It's gonna be fucking sick.
Okay.
That's not this Wednesday.
Is that free
Next
holidays, right?
Wednesday.
23rd at
24th.
24th. Sorry.
Is that free holidays?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there'll be a
Yeah, we'll go.
couple
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Marks?
gonna be.
PFC
Oh yeah,
bitches.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be going crazy mode. Just
There's gonna
screaming
be
violent.
There's gonna be a
shit.
couple POCMs. People with clown makeup.
He just keeps making. I love these acronyms.
He doesn't have context. He doesn't have context.
All right, we don't need
Yeah, bro,
context.
that has triggered some ancestral fear.
I'm not dabbing you up for that. It's called Scotch the Bee. All right. Anyways,
I feel like this scares me. I don't know. People in all white makeup fucking scare me, dog. I don't know.
listen. I feel like we still haven't gotten to the root of what I was trying to say. Though.
Okay.
I'll put a visual. I'll be on Twitter later. Put a visual representation.
Go to his feed. It's like a spam of
Hey,
clown
listen. The
girls.
following thing, the recommended for you aspect of the Twitter app, probably one of the better additions that they've made. You know,
I do not agree, but I could see if I was.
that's not true.
Into
I
it.
followed somebody on Twitter the other day, and it was like followed by SOULFRUIT also.
All right, listen.
And then I saw him, and I was like, "Hey, man, thanks for adding that one."
It was in your recommended.
was-
Also,
that
one
was
of my
fucking
favorite
a
genres.
gem.
That one is a gem. Yeah.
I had to follow.
Y'all are
him.
saying that one.
Okay, we're talking about CRT bot. Like, what do you think we're talking about?
I don't know. Wait, what's CRT bot?
It's old CRT TV
Cool,
thing.
don't know the fucking flavor, dog.
Nah, it was
That's what they're talking about.
nah, it was some girl with a giant ass. But anyways,
Guilty.
yeah,
Great account, though.
great account.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
This one.
I do love
been
when I
weird.
go to like one of those pages just for fun because like advertisements and just curiosity.
Yeah, advertisements.
Yeah, and I'll exactly, and I'll go in there and I'll just see like one person I know following them, and it's always the like funniest person.
Yeah.
It's always like I can't name drop here
No,
right now.
I've done that like where just randomly recommended for me, and maybe this says something about me. It'll be like a porn star or something like that, like on Instagram or like Twitter or something like that. And so I love going to their page and seeing who follows them. It just like,
It is great. It's a
You
lot
can-
of bots. Like it's a lot of fun bots.
but like no people that you know.
oh
Oh yeah, I've
yeah.
seen. I've
I'm like, oh okay.
I've seen some people that I'm like, oh, I don't want to.
On that,
Yeah,
on
couple
that
me
tip,
too.
though, y'all follow your family on social media?
fuck no.
Follow my family.
Yeah.
I felt like my parents.
Yeah, like
I follow like my sister and my brothers. Obviously.
Well, don't do that search if you follow your family on social media.
I don't.
I learned some things.
Yeah.
No. Well, you have a brother of a similar age.
I'm not
That's
talking about my
different.
brother.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
You know, if I see my brother follows me on Makova or something, I'm like, another man of taste. You know what I mean? All right. I think we hit the porn quota for the.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, check it out.
Every episode. Yeah. We checked it off.
We kind of did some overt, like unintentionally racist stuff too.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
check that
gotta
off as
check
well.
that
Those are both two things we hit every time, no matter what.
Yeah.
It was part of my contract, so like.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about jerking off, so make sure we get that in.
Oh yeah, we talked about that before the podcast.
Yeah,
It wasn't
we did.
recorded,
Did
unfortunately.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When were we talking about?
We were
jerking
talking about how I'm not sure if I've ever jerked off in the same room
in the
as
same
you guys,
room. Yeah.
Yeah.
but I definitely have in the bathroom, like near you.
Yeah, that didn't count though. We
That
established
doesn't
that
count.
jerking off in a bathroom, whether it be in a hotel room or something, doesn't count. That's
Yeah, it
just
doesn't
implied.
Yeah, easy.
I don't.
If you start moaning though, and they can hear it, then
Then-
it does.
I'm like-
it
then
does
it-
count.
Yeah,
It's because Mike's butt plug slipped out that one time.
this kind of ties into some music stuff. We didn't we do a competition where we were on tour and it was like you couldn't nut.
yeah,
had, like,
yeah, we did do
6
that.
shows or something.
Yeah, Brendan lost. He was the first loser.
Were you the first one to lose?
I didn't the whole time.
I didn't the whole time either.
Yeah.
To be fair, when
Yeah.
Brendan did it was like day 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
You
Yeah,
told-
that was a week.
You talking about that one place?
I'm talking about the church.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I feel like we had to do it.
Yeah.
Like, was that the contest, or I thought it was like the most outrageous spot?
Oh, yeah, that was a
might have been
different
that.
one.
Yeah, that tour we were jerking off excessively.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the same.
That was a different one.
That was the same one. Was that the cookout and lean one? Was that
No.
same one? No, that was a different one.
No, the
we've
cookout
told-
lean
yeah.
one was.
We
that
told
was
told
that
that
story
story,
kind
yeah.
of recently,
Yeah.
but that was with Brendan here. That was when Brendan had bronchitis or something, right?
Never confirmed. I never went to the hospital. My grandmother just had.
You just
She
had
had Cody,
She just had a
yeah.
script, yeah. And
She had the same thing. It was a really bad cold.
TLDR, we told the story before. We played like this festival thing. We stayed in North Carolina for a couple days. We told the story to death, and then we got high on lean in order to fall asleep.
Yep.
That's cool.
It was great.
I just every time I think about that tour, I just think of Brendan laying in the middle of the main road,
The main road, and
just
me,
waiting.
and me just making an executive decision to blow off the show, block the guy, and go back to our hotel.
That was
And eat cookout for the 3rd time that day.
Yeah.
shout out cookout.
Shout out cookout.
Whew.
Our last tour we did with Brandon, we hit a cookout.
Yeah.
We were in like Boone, North Carolina, I think.
Did we?
We did. There's a picture of me and Max out front.
Yep.
Of it.
No, Boone's
I
cool
don't
too.
remember
I like that area.
Dude, let's talk about. Can we talk about that tour? Well,
Yeah.
actually, let's not, because Brendan wasn't a part of it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of.
Would be pointless.
Go for it.
No, I mean, like, I think we told the story. That tour was like 2 good shows. One great show.
Yeah, one great show.
A good show and a shit show.
Yeah.
You got the whole like.
Got the whole spectrum.
And I mean, like shit. It was like the
probably worst show
we've ever
the
played.
worst.
Worse
It was
than, like, the North
the
Carolina one.
bottom.
The worst one we played was worse than the North Carolina one. Is that what you said?
The one we didn't even play.
The one we didn't play.
I honestly would
or
have
the
rather
one that we
did.
did play.
The one that we didn't play, where we were like just basically walking around.
I don't count that one. The one that we did play the night before, the vibes were off, but we played really good, and
People enjoyed
people
us.
were hyped.
It was like a hookah lounge.
It was like crust beach people.
It looked like the set of like a sitcom from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like a Scooby Doo movie.
Yeah.
Again, we've told the story, but
Spooky Island.
with Brendan, remember the guy was like, "Can I introduce you guys?" Because we were like the out of state headliner.
Yes.
And we were like, "I guess," and he was like, "They're dirty, they're disgusting, from the mean streets of," and we were like, "What the fuck?" And then he was like wearing a gas mask. While
I'm
we
like,
played.
yo, I took a shower today.
Yeah, we got a hotel room. And remember we drove, we stayed in Richmond the night before, stayed with Josh, and went to 7-Eleven and got pizzas.
And I drank 2 tall boys of Yingling and passed out
Oh, yeah.
on the couch.
We were really fucked up that night.
Yeah, it was
Do
really
y'all remember Bodillas?
Bodillas.
Oh,
Okay, I will say this real quick. That this is our first tour. Our first tour we ever did, we played 5 shows? 6 days on the road.
Yeah, I think so.
Played Pittsburgh. Well, we didn't play. We went. And then we played Rochester, Allentown, Fredericksburg, Richmond. And then a
Yeah.
home show, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
probably 5 or 6 shows.
Yep.
The one in Richmond though, we remember we got to Richmond that night, stayed with Josh, and then that day was awesome. I don't know
Yeah.
about for you guys.
Yeah.
That
It was
day was
amazing.
incredible.
It was hot
Honestly,
as
very
fuck.
fond
but it was
memory.
good.
We woke up, that girl was playing the piano and was like, "It's my birthday."
Dude, the party,
The party before the
night before into the next
The
day
weirdest
was the
vibes
best
in a
day
party
ever.
I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
entire life.
from like 10 p.m. that night. So we played the church in Fredericksburg. We rocked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ton of people there, but we rocked it.
That was
Played a
fun.
really good set.
Yeah. It sounded great in
It
there.
sounded great in there. We played with I can't remember what Josh's band was called. The Homies. I can't remember what they were
I
called.
remember.
They were great though.
Yeah, really cool band. I have
One
their
guy
CD
dressed up
somewhere.
as a priest and spit on a cross in
Yeah.
the church.
Yeah, that was
Their
cool.
drummer. That was sick.
Yeah, that was sick.
And then we stayed at Josh's house, and he was throwing like a party, and we turned on the ABCs of Death, and that kind of killed the vibe a little
Yeah.
bit.
I feel like it didn't kill the vibe. I feel like we had like a
It
whole
was
party
good
on the other
until
side.
like it got to like G or whatever it was.
I
and
know
then-
exactly when we all
yeah.
like noped out.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can we put in like the at least I'm safe inside my mind picture.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna get to. So I remember. So we're in like this giant row home in Richmond, like old, huge, and
House.
like there's all these people there that we don't know, but we know Josh and he lives there. And just what there? How many people were like? Could have been people there. Just
Probably like 8.
eight. Yeah, eight. Like some stragglers, and then us.
Yeah.
And then yeah, they were just like getting fucked up. I remember we were like sitting in that small room, and it got so hot boxed.
Yeah.
Brendan got so fucked up. I'll insert the picture. Actually, it was on the award show. The
It was,
picture
yeah.
with the weedy dank
The
smoke of the
weedy
year.
dank smoke, yeah.
Brendan got so high that he was just like manually breathing.
Literally quoting like SpongeBob.
Me, Mike, and Carl were like redoing our pedal boards, like in the living room,
Yeah.
because our shit got all like fucked up. And just,
When do we ever have a tour where like our gear didn't like get fucked?
I think our last one. we
Last
did pretty
one,
good.
last
Yeah,
one we were
last
clean,
one
I
went
think.
well.
Yeah, which
Well,
is crazy.
to be fair too, like we also did a good job before we went on. When we were touring a lot, we got like that road case,
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And,
Yeah.
you know,
That's true.
Once I deleted like every pedal from my pedal board,
Yeah.
and nothing ever broke again.
the last tour we were so lean and mean, we could just set up, tear down like really quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
But-
that was still with two bass amps and 2 guitar amps.
The one before that, yeah, that's when we played. Me and you both stereo. The one with Brandon, we just played 1 amp each.
Did we do 1 amp each?
When we did the Atlanta, Nashville,
Oh, I did 2 cabs though.
you did 2 cabs.
Yeah.
But we that tour when we did the first tour is a 3-piece, which one of my favorite tours. No offense, Brendan. That was just so much fun. And that we played 2 810s, 2 412s, a 212, and a 412. So 3 412s and a 212.
There's a lot of numbers.
I think so.
That
Yeah,
was
so
fun.
2
Like,
810s,
that's
2
fun.
412s, a
Toasted.
212,
Yeah.
and then Kyle had 2 amps, and then I had 2 amps.
Yeah.
That's
And we
yeah.
also had 2 guitars.
and
'cause
I
we
had
switched
no
over.
eardrums.
Yeah, and Max had a massage every night by the sound waves.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to that one night, yeah. And then wasn't there like a girl that like canceled some guy on Twitter?
Yeah, the front
Front
porch
porch.
safe. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was super awkward.
Yeah.
And then
he's on TikTok now, like pleading for his like
Nah, that
Sanity-
dude's a fucking
sanity or some
sketchball.
shit. No, yeah, I know. He's
Yeah.
weird. But yeah, he's on TikTok a lot.
yeah,
It's
that was like a
strange.
thing. And then I remember going to bed and Mike was like so drunk that he was just like, "Sorry, dude, fuck it, I got to do this." And I just heard him go up back and throw.
Yeah, felt great after.
great
It was,
after.
went to bed, no hangover.
We slept on like the floor, and then yeah, some random girl that I guess lived there came home, started playing the piano, and was like, "It's my birthday today." And we were like, "Who the fuck are you?"
She was already like hammered.
Yeah, it was like
drunk.
10:30. We went to Strange Matter, which is the venue we were playing that night for breakfast.
That was cool.
Then we just went back to Josh's house and like got high and hung out, I think.
Yeah.
And then that show
We called Anton Ruff's phone number.
we called Anton Russ phone number. We went to Bodilla's for lunch. Some of the best quesadillas ever.
Oh my
And then we played that show at Strange Matter. It was a lot of noise bands.
Yeah.
It was only noise bands and then us.
Yeah.
Yep.
The noise stuff. I don't know. Those guys give me racist vibes. I don't.
Yeah. That's fair.
There's a lot of just like weird, strange people
Yeah.
that I don't.
I don't remember the vibe of that show.
I remember just doing a lot of waiting because remember we got to the venue early and they were showing movies and we watched like Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and played
Ping pong.
Yeah.
And we like told them we're like I think we like just were getting drinks and stuff already because we told them we were playing. It was right next to like VCU or whatever, and all these college
Yeah.
kids were like, "Are you guys on tour?" And we were like, "Yeah, we are." And also for context, we're all like 19 at the time, and like
Yeah.
drinking.
Oh yeah,
the
dude. The brakes on the.
We went to
Van
Niagara
Road.
Falls
That
or
was the first
Pittsburgh.
date,
We
wasn't
shot
it?
the brakes because we had a trailer. Stayed at Max's aunt's house. That was nice. Max drank a
Should've
whole
sold
bottle of
that house.
Everclear.
I did, yeah. Yep, I got very, very drunk.
No, you were absinthe drunk.
Yeah.
Absinthe.
Absinthe.
Yeah.
Like a whole bottle of absinthe. I used to be able to drink a whole bottle of liquor just straight up, like no problem.
All
That's
the time.
terrifying.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Ain't so
All
Sprite
the time.
And he would just fall asleep.
Yep, just fall asleep. I'm a good
Um,
drunk. I don't know.
yeah,
I've
no,
never
you're a
had,
great
I'm
drunk.
really not a bad drunk. It's pretty funny.
Nah. Yeah, the vibes of that show were weird. I remember we just set up. We had to wait forever because we were like the only band. I remember Mike sound checked with Beautiful People by
Oh, yeah.
Marilyn Manson, and the sound
Can't
guy
do that anymore.
was super. Yeah, I mean, this is in 2015.
Wait, what did Marilyn Manson do exactly? I
He
forget.
like sexually tortured like multiple
Oh,
people.
really?
Yeah.
I haven't been
That's
paying
wild.
attention.
Pretty on brand for him, though. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the guy and you don't expect that, I mean,
Right.
He looks like. I mean, I don't. You know, Nick Cage in that newest movie.
Renfield.
He looked just like Marilyn Manson for.
Yeah, kind of did actually.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet. I want to
it's
see it.
it's like meh.
All right, let's ask Brendan some questions.
Yeah, Brendan.
All right, Brendan, what is your favorite? Let's start positive. What is your favorite Mother Moon memory, or just like music, whatever, any band experience?
So I think my favorite experience. I'm gonna lump 2 in 1.
Okay,
It's
That's
has to be
cheating, but
playing
okay.
for Alcest and Anna Shikari. Being
both
able
great
to like,
gigs.
being able to play music with bands that we really looked up to.
Yeah,
fucking
Alcest gig
sick.
was huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gig.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was sick.
It
It was-
That shit was sold out too.
Sold out. Emma Ruth Rundle too. She was
I don't know
great.
about y'all, but that made me feel like, all right, we're doing this shit. Like,
Yeah,
we're
we had just done our first tour in like end of August, and then like that early October we played that Alcest show, and it felt like okay, the ball's moving a little, you know.
But this isn't just like some hobby, like
Yeah.
a parent's basement. Like we're actually doing
Yeah.
this shit.
We're fucking rock stars.
So it felt really cool.
Any others?
I think generally just getting to like travel with y'all,
Yeah,
being in some shitty situations, but the fact that it was with like the homies kind of made it fun.
like when we didn't have a place to stay and had to drive back to Mike's parents. 'Cause
Yeah.
Jimmy got blackout drunk and like,
Yeah.
couldn't let us stay at his apartment in New Jersey.
Yeah, like that fucking sucked.
about
That sucked,
Like I don't know, it's just cool being like,
but it was
alright,
fun.
like being on the road.
Yeah.
and, like
Dude, when we went to New York City for the first time, me and Kyle just argued the entire time.
Did we? Usually me and Max argue.
No, I think I was driving and we couldn't find the right tunnel because we had the trailer, and me and Kyle started going at each other.
Yeah, I was like, look at the fucking GPS. And you're like, no, it's, and we were going through like the Holland Tunnel. And then we just pop out and it's like Madison Square Garden. And we have a fucking like van, truck, and trailer. And it's just like but, and I will say that's one of my favorite memories when we played New York City. We played in fucking the Lower East Side at the Fat Baby. We told the story before. Pouring rain, somehow got a spot right out front of the club.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was a great show. We got paid a good bit of money. We were all high on Adderall. Jimmy was trying to buy cocaine. Played a great show. Got, like I said, got paid, and then they turned into a nightclub after we played.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we had like the dude with the velvet rope like open it for us.
It's pretty sick.
And it was pouring rain.
It was.
We got all of our gear in, but we were soaked. Was Jimmy with us on the tour?
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
That was when you got scared of a fly and almost crashed our car.
Dude, holy shit, you're right. He did one of the tours bump the car into the trailer.
if he fishtailed.
He fishtailed.
Yeah. I
Mr.
remember
Tony was
that.
cool about it though.
Yeah,
Um,
that was funny.
But I remember like we got all of our gear loaded back into the trailer and we were just like soaked. And I remember like the four of us just had like a little moment where we were like fucking just played New York City, pretty hype gig, got paid, playing Boston tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Could
Doing it
I
again.
add on another one?
Please.
Recording. I loved being in a studio with y'all.
Yeah. Especially with Caleb.
Yeah. Shout out
Doing
Caleb.
the
Shout out
Bathe
Caleb.
the Bathe and False Light when we recorded that like that weekend that we stayed at Caleb's. Actually was
Watch
just
B movie back to back.
dude, we had to like sleep in his weird like garage thing in like the vocal booth, and I got like so scared it'd come up when we watched Ghost Adventures, and it was like Diablo. You remember
Diablo.
and then yeah, just that's like the New York one, always like a great memory. I feel like the Enter Shikari show was cool, felt like kind of full circle. Trying to think like what our best like playing wise gig was.
I know the All Sus one we were like perfect.
That's one we were pretty tight. That was the first time we played lapel or Molash too.
Yeah. The one video was like Max. I had just joined the band. You and I watched it recently at Carl's house.
Carl's house.
Like I look back.
It's like right before we put out the split. I think we only had like one of the split songs written.
Yeah, and it just felt like very like.
Oh yeah.
And then when we played with Bellwitch and Reekmeister Harmonies at Sidebar, that was I felt like we played really, really good at that show. I know it all blurs together, especially Sidebar, but
fucking Sidebar. Just
shout out. Well, not now. Shout out Sidebar at the time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like show that I really
What was our best out of state gig?
out of state gig.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That last tour in North Carolina rocked.
Both times we played Winston-Salem, we had great shows. First time was a 3-piece. And we
Yeah.
rocked it. And then that last one with Brandon, we rocked it too.
Yeah, that place was fucking sick. There was like the food truck outside, and they had like the mini bar. It wasn't even a full bar; it was like a mini bar.
Yeah, there's like a picture of me holding the cheeseburger, and me and Mike are just smoking like 2 cigarettes. That's another thing. Like none of us would be regular smokers. As soon as we go on tour, cigarettes.
The whole time.
Whole time. Just like literally, like from as soon as it gets dark, drinking and cigarettes the entire night.
Yeah, one of my favorite memories was when we were in Rochester after we played one of those first shows.
Yeah,
and we were eating food out front of that house, and we were drinking 40s, just sitting on a stoop.
That was a
at
great
like
night.
That was an
4 a.m.
amazing night.
Me and Brendan, do you remember you and I were like so hungry because we hadn't eaten, and there was a McDonald's down the street, and we walked to it, and they wouldn't serve us.
Yeah.
Dude,
But neither of us had our driver's license at the time because this was like our first tour. We were 19, and that girl was like, "I'll drive you guys," and she was like, you know, not great to drive, but Brendan basically like held the wheel for her so that we could use her car to get McDonald's.
remember she came to one of our shows
at
in
Grateful
Maryland
Acres.
though,
Yeah.
at Grateful Acres, even though she was
Crazy.
from Rochester. Just
can't remember.
randomly
She was very nice.
She had family from the area, and she randomly showed up to one of our shows.
The best.
crazy.
This wasn't on tour. This was a one-off. But the second time we played that Birdhouse place, we were just like the headliner.
Oh yeah,
And it was like the show that we were obsessed with doing, like the circle finger thing.
yeah. That's the one where like we brought like a bunch of people.
Yeah,
we like packed out
we like
the
packed
truck.
the truck. Yeah. Brian and Jimmy came with us, and I think someone else drove up. I think you might have drove separately, Max, and like brought people too. Like did Brian Leonard come maybe?
What show was this?
The
The
birdhouse
The second time we played it, not on tour.
in Philly.
In Philly.
There's big house parties in that giant row home.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
We played in the basement, and like those. Shouts out to those people because those people were so hyped on Mother Moon and fucked with Mother Moon so hard. I know like Dave that lived there was always very nice. Emily helped us get the Decibel magazine thing as well. And was a part of that crew. So
That also was that same different house that guy
different house. So we smoked the Yoda bong.
Yeah.
Different one.
What was the show that people really fuck with Poison Seeds? It's like in a cramped basement, and people like started moshing.
That's the birdhouse.
The Birdhouse.
That was
Yeah.
Birdhouse. Yeah. They were great. They always showed us love. They always gave us money, which was great. People bought merch.
Yo, do you remember the place we played in fucking Edgemere?
Yeah.
And there's kids
were like
ripping shit out of the ceiling during Poison Seeds.
Yeah.
I remember Corey was in town.
Yeah.
That was actually like a kind of a cool show.
That was a cool show. I remember Corey was in town. Uncle Buck played too
Yeah.
before. Like we really like poor Devin was in that and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember we played and Corey was there and Corey was like, "Yo, like people fuck with y'all, like you know, like and because and we don't know, you know, we're just like playing and we're like, oh really, like you get kids were like ripping wires.
We were like a really like we could play a big venue, but like if you put us in a house venue, we were gonna fucking destroy. Like that was kind of always our vibe.
Those are usually the good ones. Every time that we like played on like a big stage with a ton of monitors, stuff like that. Just, I don't know.
We were set up though. We like really thought about how we set up our sets and like how they flowed together and stuff like that. Though we were very cognizant of like how our stage setup was.
Sound never stopped.
Yeah, no,
It
it
was
just
always
kept going.
like crazy shit.
Yeah, we never did the
happening.
like pause and it's like, hey, so how's everyone's night? Like
Yeah.
we said we didn't say anything at the beginning. I think we said like, what's up? And then at the very end, usually Brendan would be like, we're Mother Moon. And that was it. To the
Yeah.
point where we actually had a conversation that we needed to say our band name more because we would always play and people would be like, what was your guys' band's name?
Because we
We're
just wouldn't
too
say
fucking
anything
cool,
at
dude.
all.
It would just be sound clips and like noise and stuff like that.
That's like such a cool.
It's not when you need people.
It's not when you like need
No,
people, yeah.
business wise, no. Artistically though,
Yeah.
that's really fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
I wish we like my one regret was I wish we were a bit like we weren't like the most social lads at the time. We were sort of awkward and like I always wished like we were a bit more social.
Yeah. I think
amongst
Yeah.
it's hard
everybody.
to the context, like we were like really young.
Yeah, that's
too,
the thing.
you know, like
it was like
I
hard.
think if we were this age, like this one, a lot of people were like, you know, going hard with bands and stuff like that. It'd be
Yeah.
different. And also, like, you know, the scene like now is completely like more rejuvenized, especially like
Yeah.
back then as being like a metal band. Like it was like us, Corpse Light, Destroyer Man,
Yeah, it wasn't much.
And they're
Faux
also
Hammer.
The game
Yeah.
was different, dog. Like we were paying for Facebook ads.
Yeah, yeah. There wasn't TikTok.
Yeah.
Instagram was like only a thing towards like the latter half. It was like Facebook mostly.
Yeah. It was weird.
Me and Mike didn't do like video shit really at the time, so like we didn't
Yeah.
do that, you know.
Dude, honestly, now it's like social media like doesn't really do anything at this point, unless it's like TikTok. But like,
TikTok's it. I mean, if you can make
Yeah.
a nice like video reel of your band that sounds
I'm gonna
cool.
make Mother Moon TikToks now. Of just have people listen to our old catalog and see if we could have
That'd be
some
fun.
people buy
A
our merch on
resurgence, yeah.
Bandcamp. Whatever happened to all our merch?
it's still in my basement.
It's in your basement.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go through it. I don't have the last shirt.
I don't have the last
There's
shirt
yeah.
either.
There's that's the only thing that's in there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the best piece of merch we made?
That last shirt.
That last shirt was really good.
I like the Mother Moon 420 shirt.
420.
Yeah, that's the best shirt.
That one, I like.
favorites.
The,
I missed that
I
shirt.
don't know where it is.
I
I don't
know.
have any.
I gave
don't
all
have
of mine
any
to
Mother Moon
girls
shirts.
because I was a dipshit.
Hell yeah.
Because it was a sick shirt though. I was like, here you go.
The one that I
Uh-huh.
thought was super underrated was the White Angel one.
Wait, Angel.
I forgot.
That one,
I
that
don't
was a
remember
cool
that one.
design. I don't know that I would wear that now.
In the context of like 2017 metal, it was pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it was
Yes.
before we had a good text logo too.
Oh.
If we had like
But-
a better text logo.
Dude, I would still rock that last shirt. That last
the
shirt,
last
goes
shirt was
Dude, let's hit
crazy.
up Doug and just get, hey, can you reprint this 5 of these Mother Moon shirts real quick?
That last shirt goes crazy.
That was like when I first
Dude,
started.
I just want a shirt with the final logo that we got done.
I know. I love how we got a new text logo made and Brandon bought that crazy art and we never.
Sucks.
The last text logo was sick.
The last X logo was the
you ever see
craziest
it?
shit
I
ever.
think so.
Yeah, I think you did.
I was in a Dropbox of like a lot of assets.
Yeah. That was like right when COVID happened and we were like trying to write an album and just
We ended up scrapping
we ended up scrapping it.
thing we were
and-
working on.
Yeah. Good times.
The demo of that one song still is the greatest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Which one?
Twin Princes with the like sword
Oh, the
unsheath and like the storm
That was hard.
sound effects and shit.
That song and Lesser Key of Solomon. I'm always like so bummed. Lesser Key of Solomon, that end part, I'm so bummed we never played live.
Is that the dun, 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 dun,
No, it's a
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like almost like droney, but like tremolo pitch.
It was tremolo pitch,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you did like the harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also at this point in the band, like after Brendan left, like I was basically playing bass as like a rhythm guitar too. Like I was meeting Mike, so it actually like made me kind of step up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
and the-
playing it
and
like
the riff-
fucking a million BPM.
Yeah, the riffs were in a little too wild.
I'm
They're
not
getting
nearly
ridiculous.
as good at bass now as I was then. I was
No.
like actually good at bass then.
I was like decent at drums then. I'm
Max
mid
just
now.
was the stamina king, which I'm sure isn't true in real
No,
life.
not
but-
even. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, wait. Find a way to.
All right, yeah,
we'll
we'll
incorporate
figure it.
Yeah, Good shit. All right, let's move on from band stuff while we got time. Do we want to be like sappy, or do we want to ask Brendan like funny questions, or like? We got him. We got him. This is gonna be the last time we're gonna have him for a little bit. All right, favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Max brought that up.
Piccolo.
You were thinking it. You're racist. All right, besides Piccolo. You're like a nail.
Besides Piccolo, I like Gogeta. I'm a Gogeta over Vegeta kind of person.
You know what's funny?
That's a bold statement.
I feel like Frieza reminds me of Cat Williams a little bit. Doesn't he?
The new voice actor, yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
I hate how they replace the Frieza voice actor. Let's be real.
It's really weird.
Hey,
But yeah.
for me, are we doing like our own?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I love a good adult Gohan and teen Gohan. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking like
Like with
Mystic
glasses?
Gohan, not like Great Saiyaman. I'm talking like Mystic Gohan, or I'm talking like Cell Games
Okay.
Teen Gohan.
Tried and true. Yeah.
Future Trunks for me.
See,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Yeah.
I got a dark horse Krillin.
Wow.
Nah, Krillin is actually like
Krillin's
goat
awesome.
of the show.
I love Krillin.
Krillin had a couple cool moments. I'm surprised Mike wasn't like Yamcha.
Nah, I mean
Krillin also
everybody.
when
Everybody
Mike is Yamcha.
Yeah, everybody says that I'm Yamcha.
All right,
but-
who are we as Dragon Ball Z characters?
I'm not Piccolo.
No, I was gonna think of it.
All right, who are you? I'm trying to think of like. No, you're Goku.
Am I Goku?
I think so.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. It feels kind of
All right, who do you want to be? My neighbor's like rocking out right now.
right. I don't know. It feels kind of arrogant to call myself Goku.
You're the main character.
I don't know about that.
All right, who do you want to be? You're cooler.
Cooler.
I'll take cooler.
Okay, cool. But only when the Deftones hits.
Yeah.
I'm Yajirobe. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I feel like you can't pick. You guys got to tell me.
Don't be you're Mr. Satan.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mike.
Yamcha.
Yamcha.
Yajirobe.
Yeah. What?
No, Mike's fuck. General Tao. But like the robot version. No,
Mike's
he's blue.
Mike straight raccoon head ass.
Damn.
No, Mike's the dog that's in Emperor Pilaf's crew. Forget what his name is.
I forgot his name too.
No, Mike's the devil guy from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Devil Man.
Devil Man. Yeah, Max.
Amazing. Yeah, I thought I'm not supposed to.
No, I know. I'm just thinking like
Max's launch.
Max's launch. No, Max is Master Roshi.
Yeah, Max is Master Roshi.
And by proxy, you get Jackie Chan as well.
Hell
Or
yeah.
Chun.
I'll take it.
All right, nice. That's pretty good. All right. What other questions we got? We got like 10, 15 left. Minutes, not questions.
Oh, damn. We are almost
Yeah,
out of time.
no, we're rolling through it. I don't know.
Favorite wrestler?
Yeah, that's an easy one.
I feel like it changes over the time, but right now I'm really into Sheldon Benjamin. Classic.
Ain't no stopping me.
He's just a really good wrestler.
He is.
For real.
He's still doing it.
Dude,
Up
I
there.
always just forget about like not forget about him,
It's a
but
deep cut.
yeah, deep cut. That's a deep cut wrestler.
Hardy Bros is like up like my number one, but I
Yeah.
feel like that's a classic.
Right.
I'm
The
gonna-
DUI is dropping him a couple.
Can we get the Matt Hardy Twitter hack is the funniest.
Matt Hardy
thing.
Twitter hacks. Great. Did you see that?
No.
Someone hacked his Twitter and tweeted Chris Benoit did nothing wrong.
It's so
And
good.
a couple other crazy things.
I'm a big Val Venus head.
Val Venus. Hello, ladies. My favorite wrestler of all time is probably Shawn Michaels. Or, I mean, Bryan Danielson, probably. Right now, I like LA Knight. He's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Mike.
I mean,
Mike's a
I
big
don't know.
test head.
No.
He likes
Mike's a testicle.
Dude,
Testicle.
Test was sick, dude.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Honestly, what's his face is like
Batista?
the new version of Test,
Yeah.
or was at one point. The Scottish guy.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre.
Dude.
He had like a test.
Some test vibes.
Honestly, roided out, but Batista when he was wearing like the bright red trunks and just power bombing people.
Yeah, with the hair.
Was a
I don't know.
masterclass there.
It's hard for me. I don't know. I'm probably either. If I had to pick between two, it would either be Bret Hart or Stone Cold.
I got a dark horse.
Ridiculous.
Randy Orton is probably in my like top
Randy Orton's
three.
Yeah.
good for sure.
I went through a period where I couldn't stand Randy Orton, but I've grown to
Same.
appreciate
Legacy era Randy Orton.
him. Like,
The Legend Killer.
he got. I feel he was always good, but like I just wasn't able to see it.
Favorite porn star. You're not to answer this. I was just staying on brand.
He's like Lex Steele.
He's like Dread.
Dread.
Is that gay that I know that?
No.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
New clip.
I
Just
feel
for
like I
random.
don't. The game's changed for me. It's just
Yeah.
like random Twitter.
Yeah, it's just front page type shit.
Yeah, like I don't.
Yeah. Or like Lost Arena 6ix9ine.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
Yeah.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
You gotta do the combo. All right, well we can skip past that one.
I'm the only one that said shit. Okay.
Hey, what's been the best moment of me being your landlord?
So sorry, Fia, if you watch this, but weirdly, when we went out to go get the shaved ice,
Oh yeah,
Fia fucking like passed out.
passed out. Yeah,
Like glad she's okay, but
that's your favorite moment.
currently, yeah, it's high octane. It's just suspenseful, you know. Like
That kind of bummed me out.
picking like
Dude,
an
that
actual-
one night at Otto, that was fun. That was a fun night. I had fun that night.
Which one was that? Oh, when we all went out.
Yeah, when we all went
That
out
was
to
fun,
Otto
man.
That was- yeah,
upstairs.
That was a fun night.
That's not like as a landlord though.
Yeah, but it's just like in this era.
Era.
Yeah.
How about? I don't know. I feel like we just both worked opposite schedules and didn't hang out as much as you would
Yeah.
think for us living together. How many rooms of my house have you jacked off in?
1, 2 technically.
What, 2? Yeah. 3? Bedroom, common area, bathroom?
Never bathroom.
Never bathroom.
Never bathroom.
I'm not a bathroom jerker either. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a bathroom jerker.
Yeah, Mike's like exclusively a bathroom jerker,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Proud of
He's
you.
got his phone on landscape mode.
I'm just like,
He actually has one of those like phone attachment things for the car, but for like
the squatty potty helps a little bit. I got my
He
legs
got
up.
legs up, yeah.
Yeah.
You can kind of rest it on his knee. We've all been there.
tries to hit himself in the face.
Like,
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
we're gonna get a lot of. Wait, no. Or how about
Oh no.
Make me come.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I don't think I've ever heard the original clip.
Oh my god.
anything else you want to say? On the way out, at the time that we're recording this, it is it's actually 9:11. I just looked at my phone.
Make a wish.
Dude, I think, you know what? I think I might put this one out before the one that we have in the bank. Let's just get this one out ASAP. You know, let Brendan. Other one wasn't super time relevant. I think we should get this one out. Celebrate him on the way out. Plus the last one I talked about.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I talked about my BDSM test results, so I'm trying to delay that one.
Like you care? The only thing you have ever cared about in your life is nugs, chilling, and grinding.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess you haven't heard a lot of these. We updated it since. All right, hit me with some other ones.
And she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
That's pretty good.
Fat asses.
I've heard that one.
Shut up, bitch.
Heard that one.
Boobies. Boobies.
It's like ever. And these are all older.
What are these?
I'm gay.
I like the new ones.
Yeah, this one is
And
great.
I got news for you.
I
That
think
means
the
you're
fact that
gay.
it's a combo makes it even better.
Yeah. Man.
Oh god, like, thank you,
Thank you.
all of y'all.
What are you
You
gonna?
got 2 former landlords in that.
Oh,
house.
true, dude.
That's true.
True. You should move in with Mike for like 3 days just to
Just like kick
complete
Luke
the kick Luke
I
out.
should just live with Luke. Sleep in his
You
bed.
guys can snuggle.
out. Like, rest his
Ooh.
head.
So, moving to Hotlanta.
Moving to Hot Atlanta.
You stoked?
Yes and no, man. Like, right now I'm at a point where I feel like I just need a refresh.
Yeah.
And like, I'm now at 27, really trying to live for myself. You and I had a conversation about that like a while ago.
Hell yeah. We cried and hugged and kissed. I think all three of those.
And I got
are true.
news for you. That means you're gay.
I feel like I'm just ready to be my own person,
Yeah,
and it's like exciting but also nerve wracking at the same time.
definitely.
It's like, shit can still go wrong.
Hey, well, you always got a place to come back to.
True.
That's what matters. That sounds like a Hallmark movie. Like, you always have a place to come back to.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
We're gonna get mileage out of that one.
Okay. I just thought about it. Favorite moment as like you as my landlord for considering just like this era
Yeah,
is playing music with you again. Playing music
that
with
was fun.
all of y'all again. Actually.
That was fun.
That
We
was-
did get to play the one called It's Extra, the 4 of us, which was really fun. Mm-hmm. That, I'm glad we got that under our belt. If that's where the buck stops.
'Cause I feel
buck.
It felt good, and I hope in like sometime in the future that isn't the last time that we play music together.
Yeah, well, I think I'm doing the crunching the math right now. I gotta talk to Matt Hurd. I think the Mother Moon Winter Days 10-year anniversary probably coming out. We'll probably like sell out Ram's Head or something for that
Do you
one.
have any of the Winter Day stuff?
No.
No.
You know who might is my brother, because he's the historian.
Yeah, he's the archive.
There's definitely a recording of Paper Thin that I know that he had at a point,
Yeah.
but it was like the first time we recorded it. I'm pretty sure
Yeah, because we lost the
we
first-
lost it, then re-recorded it, and then we're like, we don't want to do this kind of music anymore,
Yep.
which happened a couple times.
Yeah. That's pretty much every genre change that we've made.
Yeah, there was like
is
another
that.
follow-up EP or something, and then I was saying to Brendan, there was like this one song that we had that we played at like Grateful Acres one time that was like, it was like in the same era. It was like before we did the split with Birthright, but after we did the split with Carl, somewhere in that era that we never recorded, and it was like kind of a post-metal-y kind of like, I don't know, rocker kind of song. It was like if you were to blend those two together. And I don't remember how it goes at all, but
I know there is a mystery song.
it went kind of hard. And I have no idea. We never had a name
We
for
also
it.
have a mystery song we only played once at a house show, and it had a straight up breakdown in it.
Dude, you're right. That might be
Yeah.
the song I'm thinking of.
We played it at a house show, and it was with Matt. It was the last show
Oh.
with Matt.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
that.
Yeah.
At the, what was that place called? I can't remember. But yeah,
Yeah. And it had a full blown breakdown in it.
that's awesome. There was a recording of that show, but we don't have, like an audio recording, but we don't. Then there was like a couple lost songs of us as a 3-piece. There was like the kind of Primitive Man style song that
Yeah.
we had. That had like a chuggy kind of breakdown part. And then one that was kind of like it was like an HM2 riff, and it kind of sounded like the Kane theme. It
Yeah.
was like, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
I was straight hitting like the
Yeah.
vocals
That was
over
like
it.
Primitive Man kind of spectral voice era.
Yeah.
All right. It's good having you. Your first repeat guest.
Thanks for having me.
Rotating fourth, whatever you want to say. Got anything you want to promote or anything on the way out? Or
Nothing of mine, but my brother just put out a song called 2 Drinks. Look up Jadoni. JADONI.
put something on the screen.
JADONI.
Boobies.
And I know my friends Lael Anonymous and Elijah Day. They're also getting ready to put out some good shit.
Boobies.
So just watch.
I'm so glad
Watch these
that
spaces.
that 2 Drinks is out because he's been sitting on that for so long.
Yeah.
And like I've heard it enough, so glad that it's finally out.
Like, and
Great track.
they got some crazy shit in the vault that's like
Yeah.
being worked on right now.
Yeah.
I'll show y'all in a minute.
The one track you showed me and Mike recently, we were like, dude, we were here when Lael tracked vocals for this like 2 years ago.
Yeah, we were sitting in Max's basement.
And so that's funny how that works. I don't. This might come out by like Friday or something. So Mike, got any road giggies you wanna plug?
Yeah, if this comes out by Friday, Wednesday, May 24th, Holy Free Holy's Gasket record release.
Cloud Girls will be there.
Boobies.
That's all you need to know.
I'll be there.
Brendan will be there.
Like
We're all
3
gonna
margs
go.
deep.
If Brendan drinks margs and moshes, I told him I would mosh too.
I'm drinking margs.
That could be kind of cool.
Margs
I
and
need the
Marsh.
boys straight hard moshing, just crowd killing
We
people.
could crack hill.
Why not?
Brendan pulls like the old TUI vest out of his closet.
I think Jaden's still into that.
Yeah, that would be so hard.
Dude, looking back, I should not have cut that shirt. That is from Reaper Records TUI long sleeve.
Can't win them all. You could have sold that on Depop right now for.
Yeah, that could have went for a pretty penny.
All right. Well, you want to hit us with some clips on the way out, and
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
all right, y'all.
Boobies.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.